This is lesson 12.3, and lesson 12.3 will be put into two parts. Part 1, we're going to talk about how you use trigonometry to find area of a triangle. Before we can start with this, let's review how we name triangles and the relationship between the angle name and the sides. So here we have triangle ABC, and if this is angle A, which is represented by a capital letter A, side A is always opposite that right here. And again, if this is angle B, this would be side B here, and angle C and side C would be opposite that. So it's really important that you recognize how we name the angles and the corresponding side that goes with that angle. So angle A, side A. So let's take a look at an area problem. So normally when we have to figure out area of a triangle, what we do is we do half times the base times the height. And what we usually give you is a right triangle, and we say that this is 3 and this is 4, and then you're supposed to figure out what the area is of that. Or we give you a triangle that looks like this, and we tell you the base is 7, and we actually give you a height of, like, I'm making these numbers up, 4 or something like that, and we tell you to find the area of that. But what happens if you are given a triangle like so, and you don't have the height? Well, the key to this is understanding that if we did know what this angle is here, this forms, the height forms a nice right triangle with this angle here. This would be the opposite side in relation to angle C, and this would be the hypotenuse in that right triangle. So the trigonometric ratio that's involved here with the opposite side and the hypotenuse is the sine. So we can use sine to help us to calculate what that height would be. And so we have this nice little area formula here that we can that involves using trigonometry to figure out what that height is, and then you can use that to figure out what the area is. So let's just see. If I was going to figure out what the height would be, the sine of C has to equal the opposite side, which is h, over the hypotenuse right here, which in this triangle would be side A. So if I just solve for h really quick, I'll put this over 1. H times 1 is h, and then sine of C times A. So do you see this part right here in the formula, sine of C? Do you see this part right here? And here is angle B, and side B would be right here, side B, which is the base. So half times the base times the height. And if you do sine of angle C times side A, which is right here, you get the height. And so what I want you to do right now is I want you to pause, and I want you to write this formula down. Area equals half A times B times the sine of angle C. So let's take a look at this formula, and let's see if we can use it to actually solve a problem. So take a look at this right here. I'm going to paste our little formula in here so we have it on this screen. And so what you have to do is you have to say, okay, I have to remember how we name all these things, and I'm going to say area equals half. Now, the only angle in the formula is right here. So that means we're going to use this right here. Now, so what you have to get good at picking out is the angle is in between the two sides that you're working with, and those two sides are A and B, which are interchangeable. So we can call this A and this B, or we can call this B and this A. What's important is that the two legs of the angle that you're working with here, sine C, are the a and b in your formula. So I'm going to call 33a and I'm going to call 29b. And then I'm going to use my calculator and sine of 55 degrees. Alright, and it's simple as using a calculator. 0.5 times 33 times 29 times the sine of 55, and you should get an answer of 392 square centimeters. And so real quick, make sure you have this area formula in your notes. And that's how we use trigonometry to find area of any triangle.